has been brought to my very black attention that Atlanta and its surrounding metro area is in an uproar over gubernatorial candidate Rick Jackson visiting Toast on Lennox. I'm seeing calls to boycott said business, shut the business down, people hoping that her current business and any future business venture fails because of this conversation. I understand that common sense isn't very common anymore, so hold my hand as I tell you this. Georgia's current governor is Republican. Georgia's previous governor was Republican. And since only two major parties run in Georgia, there's a 50% chance that our next governor will be Republican. Therefore, how can anyone fault a business owner for having a conversation with a person who could potentially pass policies that affect their business for the next 4 to 8 years?
You know, niggas can't think.
All right, and speaking of business, right? Because everybody wants to boycott, get this place shut down, this place, the other location, and then the other restaurant that they have. Are you guys forgetting that, yes, they own the restaurants, but they don't just operate them by themselves?
That's staff.
There's staff, and lots of them. And so if we go ahead and we boycott these businesses, we shut them down, we really stick it to those darn Trump supporters. What are you going to say to the mom who really needed her tips to go buy diapers after her shift? What are you going to say to the college student who was paying down their tuition? What do you say to the young lady who picked up a second job so she could help out her sick parents? What do you say to them? Because none of this has anything to do with them, but shut down the business, right? Shut down the business. See, I think that you guys aren't understanding that this new groupthink is being branded as culture. Like, this is just what Black people do. But it's actually very destructive. And see, the reality of it is, it's just exposing just how brainwashed and gullible Black people are. And yes. I know you probably think you're not. But then you would have to ask yourself, well, then where's Keisha? Because this is the second time that everybody's gotten mad at Rick Jackson for showing up to a Black space. Okay, but where's Keisha?
She don't care about
the fact that you guys have been so brainwashed to believe that you have to vote blue no matter who, and you have to fight this imaginary war against Trump and conservatives. Therefore, you have to vote in candidates that you don't know, candidates who don't try, candidates who don't care, simply because they're not Trump or Trump aligned. Do you not see the problem with that? Okay, don't worry. I've taken notes. So let's go ahead then on the topic of, see, Rick is trying to earn your vote while Keisha just expects you to give it to her. You guys don't see anything wrong with that. So let's go ahead and move forward. Do you guys know how hard it is to open up a business? Yeah. Like, not just start a business. It's hard to start a business, but then to actually open up brick and mortar. Do you know how hard it is to open up a business? To find capital, to find the right staff, the right leadership team. Do you know how hard it is to open up a business? And then you as Black people are swearing that she's being destructive to the Black community, yet every time I've eaten that toast, I was served by Black people. Seems like she's hiring Black people. Seems like she's providing some sort of economic input into the Black community. See, do you know how hard it is to open up a business? Like, not just start a business, because starting a business is hard, but to open up an actual brick and mortar business, to hire the right staff, and then to stay open. Do you know how hard that is? To find the capital, to even break ground. Do you know how hard that is? And then after you do that business, do you know how hard it is to then stay open? To be a business in Atlanta that has been consistent with a reputation of having great food and great customer service? Do you understand how rare that is? How hard that is? And yet you guys are willing to tear down a small Black local business. And you will do so and empower yourselves to do so on a white man app. Like, this app is owned by white billionaires. Like, let's go ahead and talk about the fact that you guys are upset that this woman sat down with someone who gave over $1 million to Trump, and therefore we should not support her business. We should shut it down. How much has Mark Zuckerberg given to Trump?
Right.
Because you guys are calling for this boycott of a black woman while lining the pockets of a white man. You guys would rather strip the black generational wealth from 2 successful business owners, black ones, and give all of that to the white billionaire, who also then will give that money to Trump. Get off Instagram and complain. Get off Facebook and complain. Get off Twitter, or excuse me, X. Because who owns X now? And how much money did he give to Trump? So y'all are all right with continuing to enrich these white billionaires and trillionaires, right? But we have to strip wealth away from our own community simply because they aren't participating in the groupthink.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I hope that one day my people are released from the shackles of thinking that they have to be followers. You guys need to understand that you deserve someone who's going to work for your vote, someone who's going to put forth the effort to earn your vote. And you, as a business owner, should feel comfortable weighing out your options when it comes to your business.
Right.
And considering that 90% of you in the comments causing an uproar have never started a business, don't own a business, don't operate a business, you don't have any business calling for the boycott or shutting down of someone else's. Okay?